India in touch with Iran on possible evacuation of Indians, says Union Health Minister Dr. Harsh Vardhan. Over 22,000 private industries set up in Assam since 2015, says State Industries Minister Chandra Mohan Patwari in State Assembly. Leader of opposition in Meghalaya Legislative Assembly Mukul Sangma demands high-level inquiry over violence in the state. Government organizes peace meeting. Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb urges elected members of panchayats to work with transparency. And in cricket, India to clash with Australia in ICC Women's T20 World Cup final in Melbourne on Sunday. Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Sangeeta Bhattacharjee. Now with the details. Union Health Minister Dr. Harsh Vardhan today said that India is in touch with Iran on possible evacuation of Indian pilgrims and students stuck in the coronavirus-hit nation, making a statement in the Rajya Sabha today on the coronavirus outbreak. The Health Minister said the government is providing a national-level training workshop from tomorrow for all states and hospitals. The Minister said a total of 29 people in India have tested positive, including 3 initial cases in Kerala, who have since been recuperated and discharged. Dr. Harsh Vardhan said Prime Minister Narendra Modi is personally monitoring the situation. He informed the House that the Health Ministry, along with a group of ministers, are also monitoring the situation.
And difficulty in breathing. Though WHO has not declared COVID-19 to be pandemic, it has asked the countries to remain prepared. It is worth highlighting that India initiated required preparedness and action at field level since 17th January itself, much before the advice of the World Health Organization. Once a person is exposed to the infection, the disease may develop any time between 1 to 14 days. The main symptoms of novel coronavirus disease are fever, cough, and difficulty in breathing. All suspected.
In Manipur, a state-level review meeting was held under chairmanship of Chief Minister N. Biren Singh with top-level health and other department officials about preparedness to fight coronavirus in the state. It was informed that altogether 1,21,629 passengers were screened so far. The Chief Minister asked people to take precautions while playing Holi and said that all precautionary measures have been taken and the people need not panic. On the 4th day of the budget session of Assam Legislative Assembly today, State Commerce and Industries Minister Chandra Mohan Patwari informed the House that over 22,000 private industries have been established in the state during the period from 2015 till 2019. Replying to a question by Bobindra Deka, the industry minister also said over 3,61,000 persons got employed because of the initiatives taken by the government relating to startup and skill development since 2016. However, the protest activities related to Citizenship Amendment Act has slowed down the pace of development in the industrial sector in the state, Patwari said. During question hour today, 2 Congress MLAs Kamalakya De and Rupjyoti Kurmi were suspended for about half an hour by the Speaker Hitendranath Goswami as they expressed dissatisfaction over the answer given by Patwari. On the other hand, MLA Mrinal Hoikya asserted that some part of the Kaziranga National Park that is under Revenue Department in Nagaon district is still under encroachment. To set it free from such encroachment, Hoikya urged the State Forest Minister to take control over the land from Revenue Department at the earliest possible. In Meghalaya, leader of opposition Mukul Sangma slammed the ruling MDA government over the handling of the unrest in Shillong. Addressing a press conference in Shillong yesterday, the opposition has demanded a high-level inquiry over the violence in Ichamati, which has led to the unrest in Shillong. Condemning the suspension of internet, Mukul Sangma said that the government has failed to tackle the situation which has disturbed peace in the state. He also alleged that the state government's failure has led to the ugly turn of events.
Ban social media? Is it necessary? Have we not run government in the past? We would like to see that the government has proper inquiry into the whole background which led to that.
Meanwhile, Meghalaya government has appealed for peace after violence in state. A peace meeting was held in Shillong yesterday under the chairmanship of Home Minister Lakmen Rimbai, which was attended by various stakeholders, including heads of religious and social organizations, almost a week after a violent incident in East Khasi Hills district claimed a life and triggered tension in the eastern part of the state. Home Minister Lakmen Rimbai urged all to work for return of peace and normalcy in the state.
In that meeting, we from the government, we tried to enlighten them. What is the step that have been taken the government, and what step is the government to take, and in what way?
In Assam, 100 persons under the leadership of Gorkha student leader Prem Tamang joined the BJP state party in presence of Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal and other party leaders at a function held in Guwahati today. After joining the party, Prem Tamang told media persons that they have joined BJP for the development of the Gorkha community in the state. Welcoming Prem Tamang and his team, Chief Minister Sonowal said that they will now be able to actively take part in nation building as well as work for development of the Gorkha community. BJP State President Ranjit Kumar Das, Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma and other senior party leaders were also present on the occasion. Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb today addressing a 5-day-long workshop for newly elected Gram Panchayat members at Agartala stressed on the proper functioning of panchayats and directed the secretaries to work as CCTV cameras of the government so as to make Tripura a model state within the time span of 3 years. The Chief Minister said that the panchayat members shall have to work like guardian of village. The Chief Minister, however, urged upon the newly elected office bearers of the 3-tier panchayat to maintain cleanliness and transparency in their duty and stay away from corrupt practices. In Assam, as a part of the observance of International Women's Day, the Press Information Bureau Guwahati today organized a roundtable meeting on women empowerment and women independence at IIT Guwahati in Kamrup district. The roundtable meet was inaugurated by Joint Director of PIB Guwahati Kirti Tiwari by lighting of the lamp. Rajashri Bedmata, Sumitra Sharma, Mili Hazarika and Durba Datta of IIT Guwahati acted as resource persons of the roundtable meet conducted by Tiwari. Science is the most important aspect of everyone's life, and the students need to inculcate scientific thinking to invent new things. Assam Jatiya Vidyalaya, a private school in Guwahati, is one of these schools that had got the opportunity to set up Untitled Tinkering Laboratory in its premises. A report.
Science is the most important aspect of everyone's life, and for that students need to inculcate scientific thinking to invent new thinkings. Assam Jatiya Vidyalaya, a private school in Guwahati, is one of the schools that had got the opportunity to set up Untitled Tinkering Laboratory in its premises.
In this class, we can work with robots, and through robots we can do such things which we cannot do with some electronic devices, and it really helps us a lot.
I am very much interested in physics actually, and electronics or robotics is, we can say, a part of physics. So by doing these kind of projects, we can know so much things about robotics and electronics. Then that can help us if we study physics in future, and my aim is to study physics. I want to study astrophysics, so I think it would help me.
The lab has been set up under the Atal Innovation Mission of Niti Aayog. Under the mission, the Union government plans to establish such labs in schools across the country. The aim is to create scientific temper and cultivate the spirit of curiosity and innovation in young minds.
In the first phase, we have selected for the Atal Tinkering Laboratory. So in 2017, from 2017 October, it is came to the function.
The lab enables young children to work with tools and equipment to understand the concepts of science, technology, engineering and math.
As what I feel and find that students are, along with their study, academics, they actually want to know about this robotics kind of thing also.
Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb on Wednesday launched e-Sadan, an online portal to bring transparency in allotment of government quarters for the employees. Inaugurating the online system, the Chief Minister said, quote, "This will ease both the government and the employees in availing this benefit of online mode of quarter allotment," unquote. This online portal is launched at the Civil Secretariat in Agartala as part of a digitization drive. In cricket, India has entered the finals of ICC Women's T20 World Cup after semi-final clash against England was rained out in Sydney. This is India's maiden final of a Women's T20 World Cup. In this tournament, India have had a perfect ride so far. The final of Women's T20 World Cup will be played in Melbourne on Sunday from 12:30 p.m. Indian time, which coincides with International Women's Day. In the second semi-final, Australia defeated South Africa by 5 runs. The final will be played between India and Australia in Melbourne on Sunday. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma laid the foundation stone of the PA Sangma Integrated Sports Complex at the Kopgre yesterday on the occasion of the late leader's 4th death anniversary. The Chief Minister also unveiled a statue of PA Sangma at the same function. The Chief Minister said that the integrated sports complex would be constructed at a cost of 125 crore rupees prior to the National Games to be hosted by the state in 2022. He said that necessary funds will be provided by both the centre and the state government. And before we wind up the bulletin, a recap of the headlines. India in touch with Iran on possible evacuation of Indians, says Union Health Minister Dr. Harsh Vardhan. Over 22,000 private industries set up in Assam since 2015, says State Industries Minister Chandra Mohan Patwari in State Assembly. Leader of opposition in Meghalaya Legislative Assembly, Mukul Sangma, demands high-level inquiry over violence in the state. Government organizes peace meeting. Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb urges elected members of panchayats to work with transparency. And in cricket, India to clash with Australia in ICC Women's T20 World Cup final in Melbourne on Sunday. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.